Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about perceptions, realities, excuses, behavior, and the SILs. Because I got a question that I think should be answered. Okay, it says, I was not alive during the Cold War. A lot of this stuff is really scary to me. I'm one that had an anxiety attack over the nuclear tweet. My brother said the SEALs are now training for war with China and Russia. Doesn't that mean it's close? Short answer, no. It's not what it means. They are, they are actually training for war with it. They're redefining their roles, their missions. Yes, they're training for this, but it's not like they're training for a specific mission that's going to happen next month. They're redefining their overall purpose. It's probably worth noting that the image that most people have of the SILs came about in the 80s, in the 1980s, with the release of the Charlie Sheen movie and Marcinko's books. Both of those, they focused on primarily SEAL Team 6. Until relatively recently, that was the only one that had a counter-terror role. The other ones had different missions. They're going back to that. Our foreign policy is changing. They're coming out of the desert and going back into the water. That's what's going on. Aside from that, there's something happening behind the scenes. And the way they are retooling the entire command at one time like this, that seems more like an excuse to accomplish this other thing behind the scenes. The command, the admirals over the SILs, they have not been happy lately with the behavior of the SILs, and they feel that the image has been tarnished. The SILs, their capability has always been, they're the elite. Their character was too. And because of recent events involving substance abuse and hazing, and then the one incident everybody knows about because Trump got involved, they feel the image has been tarnished. So during this retraining and retooling process, the SILs are going to have psych evals. They're going to be new standards are going to be implemented. Some of them will be leaving. They will be matching teams with commanders who match those teams' personalities better. They're trying to create a more effective force. Yes, they are retooling to counter near peers, but that seems like more of an excuse to do this all at one time, not the real reason behind it. Units change roles, shift roles all the time. It's a common occurrence. This being semi-publicized the way it is, I think that's just to give them the ability to conduct the personnel changes they want to. I think that's what's going on. There is nothing out there right now that indicates an imminent conflict between the United States or Russia or China. All of these shifts, and there are going to be more. You'll probably hear about, maybe getting new strategic bombers, or the number of special forces troops growing, because as we counter near peers, we will be training local forces more. None of this should worry you. We know that this is happening geopolitically. We know that we're shifting. The military is going to make changes to enact that foreign policy and to be ready for that. None of it should be a worry. You shouldn't be concerned about it. Beyond the overall implications of American empire and all of that, as far as any of this meaning that conflict is going to happen soon, there's nothing. There's nothing. So definitely don't, let it raise your anxiety level. this is all pretty normal. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.